All right, Philip, thanks very much for joining us and sharing all those details. And thanks to the guest also present with you. In fact, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to Philip once again. We'll be in fact joined by Professor Joshi once again, but we have to go back to Philip at this point. Philip, if you could also ask him, you know, he's spoken about how really India needs to significantly accelerate its investment in the R&D. That's very important for boosting productivity and becoming more innovative. That's a very important point that he raised, you know, when he was speaking to you. If you could ask him, Philip, how does he analyze? How could that really be provided for? Okay, I'm being told we don't have Philip with us anymore, but we'll be going across to our correspondents and guests in just a bit. But let's first listen into what the budget expectations from the financial capital Mumbai are. Listen in.
इस वक्त हमारे एक दफ्तर में हमें और दफ्तर में कुछ कर्मचारी हैं, उनसे पूछेंगे कि वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं इस बजट से। सर, पिछला साल देखा हमने कि काफी अगर देखा चुनौतीपूर्ण रहा, लेकिन इस बार अगर देखा जाए तो बजट पेश होने वाला है। एक सैलरीड क्लास क्या सोच रहा है बजट से, आखिर क्या उम्मीद है उनकी?
वेल, एज अ सैलरीड क्लास एक पहला बात तो सबसे ये है कि जो एग्जम्पशन लिमिट का थ्रेशोल्ड है जो 50,000 है वो कम से कम 1 लाख होना चाहिए, क्योंकि लोगों के पास पैसे मिलेगा। दूसरी चीज़, जो एग्जम्पशन बेसिक लिमिट है जो 2.5 लाख की है उसको 5 लाख करना चाहिए, क्योंकि 2.5 लाख तो बहुत कम है। अभी बहुत साल हो गए कि वो हम सोचते हैं कि ये बजट में एटलीस्ट वो उसका इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा। तो अभी ये बात हो रही है कि लोगों के पास ज़्यादा पैसे होने चाहिए, पीपल शुड हैव मोर मनी टू स्पेंड।
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम लोग सोचना चाहते हैं कि ये हम लोग का फाइनेंशियल बजट है, तो उसमें हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि सैलरी स्लैब या फिर जो इनकम टैक्स जैसे है उसमें रिलैक्सेशन मिलना चाहिए। मेडिकल एक्सपेंसेस, अभी कोविड की वजह से बहुत सारे हम लोग के मतलब मेडिकल खर्चे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, तो उसमें कुछ रिलैक्सेशन मिल जाए या फिर उसमें बेनिफिट्स मिल जाए गवर्नमेंट की सरकार की तरफ से, तो उसमें हम लोग की सैलरीज बचेगी, सेविंग्स हो जाएगा, हमारे फ्यूचर भविष्य के लिए हम लोग वो यूजफुल रहेगा।
Okay, let's go across to our correspondent Shishir Shalar, who is joining us from Mumbai. Shishir, you were speaking, you know, as far as the expectations of the people of Mumbai are concerned, and we're talking about the whole country. In fact, what are you hearing? You know, we've been focusing on how this budget is going to be important in terms of public health spending, more investment in the health sector, reviving demand. That's going to be very important. More room for more innovation, but also maintaining fiscal discipline at the same time. You know, what are you really hearing? And what are the expectations that people have, and what are the experts, economists telling you? How are they analyzing this budget going to be a very important one at the start of the decade?
Well, absolutely, Nancy. When we talk about it, we have different factors that need to be considered here. You rightly said here that there are different factors that need to be talked about. First of all, obviously, credit growth that you're talking about, disinvestment target that you're talking about, on taxation front, what we're going to get, what a common person is going to get, is the real question here. Apart from that, what industries will get here. So these are different questions we have with us, and right now I have esteemed a panel of guests here from Mumbai.
Okay.
I'm from the Indian Merchant Chambers. Right now we have with us the president of IMC, Raju Poddar sir. So this time around, the expectation from the budget, we have seen here that quite difficult last year, the pandemic situation. Industry all almost collapsed here. What do you think that this budget is going to give us?
The budget should actually focus on growth, growth with equity and green growth, and that's been our recommendation. The government has been very proactive. We've had almost 15% GDP stimulus come in in terms of 30 lakh crores, which has helped to get a V-shaped recovery. So we're very optimistic that the budget will bring a growth-oriented budget.
But so when you talk about the revenue growth also here, we have with us Ajit sir, Director General of IMC. Sir rightly point out those things here, but the revenue also important main aspect here. We spend here, you should have a revenue here. The revenue generation aspect from the government in last particular we have seen here have reduced considerably. Even though second half was quite good here, but we talk about the disinvestment also, we talk about the GST numbers also. How do you look at revenue generation that probably government is focusing on, and in this budget, how will match the balance?
See, the thing is that revenue, you've got to start the demand cycle, because that's when you'll start revenue coming in. I don't think it makes sense to say that, look, we'll tax more or we'll increase cesses and surcharges and that's how we'll bring revenue. Revenue has to be by creating more demand, and that is where the government needs to focus on, because in the pandemic, it's all been supply side. Now, how are you going to get the demand going? Because when you get demand going, now, for example, expenditure on capex needs to be done, because that's a long-term multiplier. You do capex expenditure, employment increases, you're going to get infrastructure in place. These are all things which short term probably you don't have an answer, but you have to look at a long term. Can't look at just a 3 or 4 months or just 1 year. So I think demand side is going to kickstart your revenue coming in, because more people buy, more revenue is going to come into government. Now, how are you going to have people buying more, or more goods and services come into the system?
Obviously, more looking at the targets, we need to see that how demand is going to pick up here. So industry-wise, if we take these questions here, agriculture was a bright spot last year, obviously we have seen here, but the manufacturing sector, the service sector, which was a quite important one for the Indian GDP, have reduced considerably. This time around, will this sector get a boost from the budget? Do you think about it?
Yes, you are right, absolutely. Agriculture was the key, and we think it will continue to grow. We've had a good monsoon and 3.5%, 4% growth. Industry will get its focus. The government has put in the stimulus packet a lot to build the industry up. The PLI scheme will be very useful, I think, to attract not only investments.
Reforms that government have come in.
Yes, the labor reforms. So a lot has been done, and I think that effect will be seen over a couple of years.
But sir, we also have the Deputy Director General of IMC, Sheetal ma'am, with us. Ma'am, a specific question to you. We spoke about the industry also, but this time around the more focus was on health also. Because last time we have seen the spending almost 1% every time we see on a budget, but this time around it seems that you need to spend more on health. What exactly you think that this budget will give to the health sector?
At the moment, the pandemic is a global pandemic, and especially for India, health has been of prime importance. Now also, if you see, Shri Narendra Modi ji has kind of given so much to the neighboring countries. So we are also concentrating on our own country, and I hope that there is a lot of impact on that to the neighboring countries. As far as our country is concerned, I think that there will be a lot of reforms in the health sector for sure. Especially we need to focus on the rural area, the poor, the unorganized sector, and health needs to be emphasized on that.
We are saying Mumbai, but what exactly corporate thinking about it? What exactly corporate have in their mind? Because last time we have seen here that we have seen the competitive price, the corporate tax basically. This time around, the status quo will continue.
It should continue. Our aim, it doesn't matter whether we're sitting in Mumbai, I'm talking from the whole country point of view, health is of prime importance at the moment.
Well, Raju sir, one more question is that when we talk about industry also, we also think about the common man here on taxation front. Last 7 months we have seen Atmanirbhar package for the MSMEs also, for the industries also. We are seeing a booster given by the RBI to the banking sectors also. What exactly the middleman is going to get now from this budget? Because they are the one who are going to spend more, and it should be, money should go in their kitty as well.
You're absolutely right. Actually, the demand for the industry has been that, you should increase the tax slabs, and so that there's more money in the hands of the people so that they can spend in creation of demand indirectly. However, the government is constrained. We must understand tax collections till November almost 10 lakh crores only, which is 12.4% lower than last year. So the government has its own constraint. Although
all right,
we do
Shishir, request you to please continue being with us. We are in fact streaming these live